One concerning designer Rohit Bal, who's unfortunately no more. In fact, the iconic designer breathes his last. He passed away following a heart attack. In fact, he breathes his last in Delhi's Ashok Hospital, is what we know. Remember, Rohit, of course, was not just a celebrated fashion designer, but on multiple occasions represented India on a global stage through his creativity and iconic fashion designs. Taking that across to Nikhil, my colleague. Nikhil, of course, for one name which is synonym with the fashion industry, for not just creating work in India, but also taking that name to a global stage would have to be Rohit Bal. But we're also given to understand that he was battling a very long battle with his heart is what we know so far. But as we talk about this, what more can you tell us about the iconic designer?
Well, so he was 63, and following a heart attack, he has passed away. And this is coming out as a huge loss for the fashion industry because he's also called as the OG of the Indian fashion industry, basically the original. Apart from it, he has a couple of accomplishments, so to say, and he used to know as to how to play with the floral, especially when it comes to lotus motifs. So there are many of the things which are today, in fact, was seen as his achievements as well. And he was one of the pioneers for taking the Indian fashion industry internationally. So he knew as to how to play with the designs, how to play with the lotus motifs as well. So he was very creative in his own craftsmanship. So this is coming out as a huge loss, and he was struggling with his health for quite a long time now, and he did not appear in the public domain for very long, but he was staying in the capital city once it was informed that he is not feeling well as far as his health is concerned. Many of them also said he rose from the death. So there were a couple of things which also came out during the course of his journey, but clearly he was one of the pioneer, one of the ace from his own industry, and he was also popularly known as the Gudda as well by all his friends and those people who are very close to him. So yesterday, this was the news which
Right,
came out
Nikhil.
from the side of the industry, wherein it was informed through the family.
We'd have to interject you there for the moment, Nikhil, but thank you for getting us those details. But like you rightly said, it is a huge loss for the fashion industry. He was, of course, celebrated for his iconic designs. Having said that, we leave it at that for the moment.